Hi, and welcome back to WiSE Wednesday. I'm your host, Emily Suker, and I'm so excited to introduce one of WiSE's residential community coordinators, Leslie Graves. Let's get chatting. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm so excited to introduce to you Leslie Graves. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Leslie Graves. I'm a sophomore in industrial engineering, and I am a residential community coordinator within WiSE.
Wow, that is super awesome. Well, we're excited to learn more about that today. First, you just want to describe to me what your role is within WiSE.
Yeah, so as a residential community coordinator, I'm able to foster a community on a WiSE floor, which is super amazing, and we get to plan like weekly events for the floors, and it's super awesome when everyone is able to come together and you get to watch everyone come together. And normally we have amazing things going on, and there's always snacks, which is super nice.
That's always the best. We love food, especially in college. We love free food. That's really incredible that you give students an opportunity to kind of live together and also just get to know each other. It's not just living together, it's events, which is really fun. So can you just tell me like a couple of examples of what type of events you do on these floors?
Yeah, so we really try to go towards like social or professional. And so last week, after I feel like the midterm season kind of hit, we were able to watch Tangled last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago, which was super fun. And everyone kind of decompressed with their midterms and then watched the movie. We have a craft night coming up next week, which is always super fun. We have so many fun crafts to do, like bracelet making, which is amazing. And then for professional development, we actually had a NASA engineer come and talk to us about imposter syndrome. She has her own podcast called Space Spiels, so super awesome.
That sounds cool. I mean, one thing I know about WiSE is they love their crafts. Like, we were joking about it, there's always craft events. So if you like crafts, come join WiSE. There's always something going on. And that's super cool that you like not only are getting them socially involved, but also like people, like professionals are coming in and getting to talk to students. That is really cool. Yeah. So why would you encourage students then to live on a WiSE floor?
Yeah, so living on a WiSE floor, I actually lived on a WiSE floor my freshman year, and it was just super nice because a lot of the people on my floor, they were kind of like taking the same classes as me, and so it was super nice just to like knock on the door and like ask for help in a class, and then either they know what's going on, which is super nice because then they can teach you what's going on, but also if you like knock on someone's door and they're also struggling with the same thing, it's just like super reassuring that like STEM majors are a little difficult, and so knowing that like you're kind of struggling together is super awesome. I also RCC in Friley with Aylwin, and so I remember like knocking on her door asking for help, and she's helped plan like all these events, so yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, that is such a great opportunity to live next door to people that are going through the exact same thing as you, especially freshman year if you're in the dorms. It can be scary, but a really great opportunity that you don't really get anywhere else.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. All right, well then what's just a highlight you've had from working at WiSE or with WiSE?
Yeah, I think the biggest highlight is honestly just getting to see so many people from like the floors, kind of like from the beginning of the year, and then you kind of see them like grow into like this leadership, like, I don't know, you kind of like see the leader in them grow a lot, or like they have their sense of community, which is super nice, and so then they will like also bring their friends, which is like just super amazing. Like the more people we can get, the better, honestly. Like doing like crafts and then obviously having snacks, because snacks are always amazing. So that's been like a highlight of mine. And then again, working with Aylwin to like plan these events have just been also just like another amazing thing within WiSE. It's like you're never alone, even in like when you step into like a leadership position like a residential community coordinator. So working with like, there's 8 of us that kind of oversee 11 floors.
Okay.
And so it's just been a super awesome opportunity to work with like everyone, and then the students like living in there, so
it's kind of, I feel like, a reminder too that even though you're STEM majors and that can be really hard, it's also like good to have community, good to bring people together and do fun things. It doesn't always have to be studying and scary and sad. No, you get to have fun and do your homework together, or do crafts together, chill out together, all the things. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, how did you get involved with WiSE or get this specific position? Wow.
Yeah, so I'd say like getting involved in WiSE. So again, like I lived on the WiSE floor my freshman year, and I think that was like my instant foot in the door, because like just going to like some of the events there and like building a community. I ended up going to like the WiSE office a few times, but it is kind of scary going places alone. And so like I would meet people at these WiSE events, And then we would like go over to the WiSE office, and so I was able to just meet like even more people. And then the hoot got sent out, and I saw that the position was like open and they were applying, and so I was like, perfect. I was like, you know what, like I'll apply and see what happens. And so I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, so read the who. That's where you get your information from.
Read the who.
Shout out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool. So when you were applying to live in the dorms before you came to Iowa State, what made you want to do a WiSE floor?
Yeah, so I actually hadn't really like heard about WiSE until I was filling out my housing application. So then I kind of did like some more research just like within Iowa State. I was like, what is WiSE? And so after just like learning more, it was just something that I wanted to be around like-minded women, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was something really important to me. And so when I saw that that was like a living learning community, I was instantly just like, I just want to be in there. Like I just want to do that. Like that would be amazing. Yeah. So that's kind of how I heard about WiSE and got into a WiSE for my freshman year. Yeah.
Wow. And I mean, it sounds like it was totally worth it.
Oh yeah,
It's
super
awesome.
fun.
And now you're working
Yeah.
there, so
Yeah.
join a WiSE floor if
Yes.
you are an incoming freshman. Sounds like I wish I could have been in a WiSE floor.
Oh, yes.
I'm jealous. All right. What is one thing you wish people knew about being in WiSE?
Yeah, I'd say honestly, we have like full-time staff. And so my freshman year, like just going to the events, I don't think I quite understood like how to utilize like our full-time staff that we have. They are all so amazing and so easy to talk to and like mentor, and they've just been amazing sources for me personally. Just like, which is kind of intimidating at first, like you know, like they're kind of professors and they're like, I don't know, pretty like they do amazing things. But just like walking in there and then they just like, they're in there and they're smiling, and you see normally like someone's in the room with them, and you just like walk in and you're like, I'm Leslie, like I've been like involved in WiSE a little bit. And then I feel like the relationship building with the staff is like something that I kind of found myself more in like my sophomore year, and it's just been amazing getting to know all of our staff members. Yeah.
The staff at WiSE is very awesome. We love all of them so much. They really are just so kind and bring you right in, whether they've never met you before or you come in every single day. They love to chat. And there's always candy in the office, so like, what did we say? We love free food. We love a sweet treat at WiSE. So, you know, every time I walk in, I grab my candy.
Yeah.
Like, wait, who am I going to go talk to now? All right, last question. What is your why behind WiSE?
I would say my why behind WiSE is genuinely the community within WiSE. It's just been somewhere where I've been able to grow, even like my leadership skills also, but it definitely started off like in that living learning community, building all those friendships and relationships, going into the WiSE office. And so just my sense of community at Iowa State has definitely been a lot involved within WiSE.
Now, WiSE can definitely make it feel, a big campus feel a lot smaller.
Yeah,
which is really great. All right, well, those are all my questions. You did a great job. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Why WiSE Wednesday?
Why WiSE Wednesday?